welcome back. So, today we are I'm not going to read this, but yeah, I'm not going to, but I've been reading this book, and I really recommend you to read it. It's so good. It's called The Babysitter's Club, and they babysit. Well, of course they babysit. So, yeah, and of course, do you like my new charm bracelets? Well, they're not new. I got them for my birthday last year or a few years. Yeah, anyway, we're going to make some characters that are in the book, starting with, well, here. So, this is Kristy Thomas. She is one of the main characters of the book, and she's she's the president of the group, and we're going to start with making her. So, she usually wears jeans and probably tennis shoes. This is Andrea's dad's pants. Kind of blurry. Okay, and I'm just going to use some for jeans for her. And then she usually wears a lot of green t-shirts and stuff, so I chose this. I think this is Emma's t-shirt. I actually just got a whole Christmas almost full of Legos from my cousin Carly for Thanksgiving. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving. So, yeah. Okay, I'm trying to find these. Where's her? Okay, so her head is going to be... okay, I think it was this one. It's this one, I think. And then this is her hair. Her hair is brown, and she usually has it up in a ponytail. So this is her. This is Kristy. So, yes, that's Kristy. She's one of the main characters. And then her and her reference photo. So how do you like it? Reference photo? And falling right on your face. And Lego. That first one was really good. So next up, here, let's get the book again. Man, I dropped it. It didn't break. Of course it didn't break. So this is a graphic novel. It's kind of like, a comic, but it's really fun and really good. So this is Claudia Kishi. I can't really say I don't know if I'm saying the names right, but yeah, I'm saying the last names are kind of complicated, but yeah. She has a strike of pink hair in her hair. But yeah, we'll get to that in a second. So, okay, so I think this was her bottom. Okay, so this is her bottom. And then she's gonna wear this. So she usually wears jackets and cool clothes. She wears makeup, but in a few other chapters she doesn't. But yeah, so this is her body. And then, so this is Elsa's face, but I'm going to use it for her face because of the makeup. I told you. And then this is her hair. I know it doesn't have any stripes of pink hair, but we'll put a bow in the back, and that's kind of the same shade, so that'll be it. Okay. Claudia finished. Here, I'll do the reference photo for you. Okay. Her hair's kind of crooked. It's fine. I know that's Emma's hair, but we're just going to use it for that. And then this is Claudia and a reference photo. Good. I like it. And she's the vice president, by the way. Okay. And then next up, this is, so here. Keep saying it. Okay, so this is Mary Ann Spire. I think. And that's how you say your name. And she usually wears pigtail bubble braids. So, but I couldn't really do that. So, you'll see. So, okay, so this is her bottom. I think that was, no, that was the other ones here. So it was this one. So I kind of got it mixed up. So this is her body. And then she kind of has a few freckles. So I used Emma's face. And you might have recognized that. Yes, this is Stephanie's face. If you had noticed that, I'm just saying it. Because if you noticed that, you are right. And yes, I am wearing a ring, too. Trust me, I didn't get married. Of course, I didn't get married. I'm 8. Okay, so instead of the here, we'll get to hair. I did this dark pigtail buttons instead. I don't have those, but it's close enough. And then this is our last main character. We're gonna make a few other characters after this. But yeah, so this is Stacy Mitchell. Stacy McGill? I don't know. And she's the treasurer. Oh, and and Mary Ann Spire is the secretary. I forgot to say that, but yeah. So this is her bottom. She wears kind of cool clothes too, kind of. I don't know, but yeah. Then I'm using this. You might recognize this face. It's the clown from the Lego Friends circus thing. I can't. Well, it was the one with turquoise hair. I don't know her name. But yeah, that's all of them. So this is the Babysitters Club. I'm going to line them up. Her head's crooked. Here we go. This is the Babysitters Club. This is the Babysitters Club main characters. I hope you like them. They're really cool. So this is really fun. So now we're going to get on to some other characters. We just have a few more that I wanted to do. So this is Kristy's mom. I couldn't, she has glasses, so I used Olivia's face, but it was in tan, like different skin tones, so we're just going to have to go with that. So, not that one. Oh, I already got her face. So this is her hair. It's really hard to get her face off. I don't know if the hair mode's like that. So that's her mom. Here, I'll show you a picture of her in the book. Let me just, here. So it's like a I don't know if I told you if it was a graphic novel, but yeah, there you go. Okay, so there. That's her mom right there. See? So, like that. And then now, so this is Kristy's little brother. His name's David Mitchell. Michelle? I think it's David Mitchell. See, the names are kind of complicated. Okay, so that's David Mitchell. Okay, let's move on to our next character, which is the dog. So, the dog is this. His name is Louis, I think. Yeah, his name's Louis. So that's him. Here, I'll show you a photo of him. Well, a picture of him in the book. It's not, well, it's like, so, how do I say it? So, he doesn't look exactly like it, but, so that's him right there. And because of this picture, I thought to make something like this. It's so cool, right? It's like a cool lake kind of thing. But it's actually called They Went to a Brook. Darn, man. Well, here. I'm sorry for that kind of annoying sound. Okay, so. Okay, it's fine. It looks good enough. It's really cool, right? So, because of that picture of David Mitchell and the dog playing in the brook, I thought to make something like this. So, if you already saw the picture, I'll show it again in a second. Ugh, it's coming off here. I'll try to put it back on. Here. Let me see if I can do something like this. No, it's fine. It'll have to work. Okay, so do it like this. There we go. That's how it does do it. There, like this. They're like playing. But he was holding a stick, but instead of a stick, since these micro dolls can't hold sticks, I could put one, but instead I'm gonna put a ball. So if you wanna see it better, I'll put it like that. Now let me show you the picture of it. I'm like actually almost done with the book. I'm not done with it, but yeah. Here. Where is it? Okay, there. So, right here. Okay. So that was it. And there's that. Reference photo, real photo. Okay, so we're done with all the picture, the dolls. So we're going to, oh, there it is. Okay, so on this picture right here, they ride on bikes. And there's only 3 of them. And I did get bikes too. But I only got 2 bikes. So this might seem a little weird, but I'm gonna use this. I know it's a big fat motorcycle. It's just gonna have to work. It's fine. So the ones that were in the picture were Kristy, I keep forgetting her name. This girl, Claudia, and Mary Ann Spires. I don't know how to say her name properly. Okay, it's like she's hitting your face again. Okay, so here, there. I'm just gonna line them up like in the picture. It actually sounds like a motorcycle. Did you hear it? That's actually really cool. I didn't notice that. Okay, here. I'll just put them on their bikes, like in the picture, in a line. Here. There. That's cool. Okay, there we go. So, we got our next one. So, it is, well, it's our next set. So their meetings are in Claudia's bedroom. So we're going to make her bedroom. Sorry. These other pieces. Okay, now we're gonna add stuff on here, like a bed. We'll make the bed. Let me get the pieces. There's a lot of bed pieces for this. I'll show you how much. Yeah, this much. Plus these. So I'm gonna put this back for a second. So this is going to be like this. And we'll get this. So here. There. And then I think that will go right there. And then here. I love these charm bracelets. I wore them the last few days, actually. So yeah, they're kind of popular for me right now. Popular. Okay. Okay. Let's put this here and like that. That's gonna be. Okay. So. Okay. And here. There. Let's see. Okay. So, there. There. Okay. So this is the bed. I know it's not together. But we're just gonna like put it on the bed like this. So there. There. And there. That's the bed. And I just put a little stud there in case we want to put something. Or yeah. So that's how it is. And that's how it looks. So here are the next thing. So we're gonna make kind of like a desk kind of thing, and I'm going to make a computer, the old computer. So they don't have the telephone like they did in the old times. In the olden days. So I'm just gonna use this phone. Just the regular phone. I could have made something like a phone, but it was gonna be way too big, but yeah. So I didn't do it. And I'm gonna do this. I think it's a screen or something. I'm gonna do it this way. So yeah. And then like this. So it's like kind of like a screen. I think it might be a game. I don't know. I'm just going to put it there. So, let's see. There. We'll put it over here. There. It looks really good. Okay, so we're going to add some floor cushions. Here, we'll put it over here. There, and now we're over there. I like it. It's actually really good. So, I think actually, no, yeah, it's going there. It's going there. So now we're gonna make kind of like another desk, but it's more like a shelf or like storage. So it's a little drawer. Then we're gonna put this jewel on display. I know, you know how like people kind of have like jewels or crystals or stuff on display on tables and stuff. That's what I'm doing. And so we're going to get this stuff to put in here. I know I'm making kind of a lot of noise with my bracelets. Maybe I should wear them. I don't know. It's fine. I'm doing it. Yeah. Okay, and I just broke off the drawer. Here. It's there. So we'll put this there. Here. There. Okay. There. I like it. So we're going. So this is your. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is put. Don't know what. Yeah. So we're gonna put like accessories on the top. And okay, so there. And put that there. I love it. Okay, now that's, you might be guessing that was going to put this together. There. It's perfect. It's Claudia's bedroom. That's where they have the meeting. I said that, I think. So, get off her bike and get off her. Yep. And then, actually, here. Claudia's already here. Here. It fell off. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, okay. Okay. They're here. They're both here. And now for Stacy. If that name sounds familiar to you, it is Barbie's sister from Barbie Life in the Dream House. Barbie dolls. Ever heard of them? Okay. Of course you probably did. Almost every kid, a lot of kids play with them. So here. I want to make a position for this picture right here for them. So I'm just going to leave it right here so I can have. Yep. So she's going to be like this. Like she is. And it's kind of hard to put it here. So that's fine. Here. I'll just put it like this. And she'll be like, instead of being like this, I was thinking of her to be like this because then you couldn't see her face. So, scoot this a little more in front. Oops. And I just made it fall off. There. So, here, there, okay. Our feet are way off the ground. So, just to tell you, they are in 7th grade. So, they're like kind of teenagers. And then she's gonna be right here on the floor cushion. And it's in the right spot for the picture, actually. Actually, she's gonna be beside the floor cushion. There. Let me get the picture again. And then she's right here. It's so cool, right? Perfect. If you can't really see it good, let's do it like this. There. And knock over people. There. I love it. So, let's put them. Gonna put them this over here. Move the book. And then get the Brook over here. Put it over here. And then we'll have her mom over here. Kristy's mom over here. And then the bikes will be parked over here. And then the bicycle or / motorcycle, but we're gonna pretend it's a bike. Will be over there. Okay, so this is really good. So please like and subscribe. So totally, if you have, so here. So Babysitter's Club, if you want to get it, you can get it at a library. I got it at the Fort Worth Library. Well, my mom did. Well, yeah. And it's called Kristy's Great Idea. That's the first one. It's called The Babysitter's Club by Rihanna. Yeah, here. That name. I can't really say it. And based on the novel by Anne M. Martin. I don't know. Yeah, and okay, please get this. I totally recommend it for you. It's really good. So, yep. And like and subscribe. Bye. So, I'll see you next time. Bye. Okay, and